Be right back.
Hello, everybody.
Oh no!
Everybody, welcome to today's live.
Hush. See you guys soon.
Wow. I bought a new teapot this week. Very excited to enjoy some delicious new tea. Also, I don't think I've formally introduced you guys to my dog yet. This here is Samugi Kamugi. And she is the best girl that has ever existed in the entire world. So, she's gonna be my co-host today. You can call her Baby Shark. She's real sweet. She screams when she doesn't get her way, though. I'm talking bloody murder, screaming. It's terrifying. No, you may not chase that squirrel. Boom, she goes at it. But let's get to it. All right, if you guys want me to look at a chart, ask me. I'll look at a chart. Do I not have myself in focus? Let's put my in focus. How's that sound? Oh, I'm clever. All right. That way, I'll be in focus. Because I did it on the chair, it didn't look right. So, here we are. All righty. I haven't had any caffeine yet today, and I'm still recovering from the Rona. So, thank you for your patience, everybody. It's a good cat running here. I would be using multi-charge today, but I think Cat might be doing some maintenance with the keys or something, because it's not working for me right now. However, let's talk about this chart, shall we? What a beautiful mean version. All right, so let's go top down. Start on the daily. Most important thing on Bitcoin right now is this, the wave PM. Everything is below the 0.9 value, and that means there's, or 0.7 value, excuse me. That means there's high potential energy, and if there's high potential energy, that means sustainable trend is viable. However, we do not have implied direction just from the daily chart. So we don't really have a way of telling which way this will break out just from the daily. Okay? Let's go the 4 hour. What we were particularly interested in was this wave PM cross. It's a very reliable signal. We had two here, one here, and one here. Both were positive. They imply the beginnings of trend. All right. First one here, it was successful. We went up around 20% total. But pretty rare for after the immediate expansion to immediately revert to a state of compression again. Doesn't happen that often. However, we could attribute this to the fact that the daily chart is still in its heavy state of compression. Right, so once we actually see this 14 period curl up, go above the 0.7, I have to sneeze. God damn. It's not happening. All right, tea time. If you guys want me to look at a chart, just ask. Ow! Fuck! That was my foot. Today we are drinking Black Assam. It's rather fragrant. pretty musky. I like it. Oh, look at what she does. What a good girl. What a good girl. All right. Good girl. Good girl. I'm sorry. You can't be mad at me for doing this. Oh, what a baby. Okay. Let's go to the 1 hour. So, 1 hour mean reversion condition. Let's talk about it. So, this... Are you leaving? Don't leave me. You're my baby. So what we're interested in is this initial move here. Right, that was our 4 hour expansion. Generated this mean reversion condition, which is just the blue period. When we activated the condition by re-entering the mean reversion, it implied lateral trading as defined by that period. So, that means we defined this as support. This is where I grabbed my long at the bottom, right? These kinds of mean reversion conditions are pretty cool. When you have compressionary condition and you re-enter it from above, generally you try to short the top, right? But very rarely price will immediately dash to the other side of the distribution. And the reason this is interesting is because the slope will generally agree with the mean. And what I mean is, you see how the slope is up here, right? So if we entered a short here and price were to do this, as long as the slope remained constant, price could just taper up, 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 and stop us out. But if price immediately reverts down to the bottom edge of the distribution, this slope here is far more neutral. RNCD, hello, my boy. How do you do? So that means we can more reliably take positions on the opposite side of the distribution than its entry side. It's a rare signal, and I like to take it a lot. Because very rarely chainlink will go up. I'll just tell you that now. Very, very, very rarely will we activate a mean reversion condition. All right, here's a good example. This is what I'm talking about. So this is textbook mean reversion, or condition timeout in this scenario. So we activate the condition here when we re-enter the purple band. So and from here to here, right? Price cannot leave the band. So what happens? We taper along this upper edge. Why? Because the slope of probability volatility is up. So we can activate or keep the mean reversion condition active without actually reverting to the mean. So that's why I like playing the opposite side so much, because the slope is never going to expand down if it's a bearish mean reversion condition. Unless you saw some ridiculous expansion to the upside, but I digress. That would only occur if the distribution is in the initial state of expansion, and at which case you would just bet that it's converse expansion, which is even rarer, and I don't play with that. That shit's nasty. What a good girl. So, yeah, we're still active for like another 6 hours. So we can probably see trend resumption in either direction. I don't have any good signals right now. Sorry. I'm in my long, so I'm going to stay in my long because we have an easily defined support. It's easy position. But I would not consider this a good time to enter. I oversteeped it. Of all the teas you should not oversteep, it is Assam, because it's already such a musky flavor that as soon as you introduce more tannins, it gets a bit overwhelming. It is also very caffeinated, so I will still drink it. All right, let's check out length. What a good girl. Whew. It's an upward trend. I mean, we almost have complete compression here on the daily chart. If it wants to run, it's going to run. Yeah, last time we were completely compressed was here. And we're almost there. So we might go sideways for a bit, but I don't think we're going to see new lows. It's pretty clean in that sense. Yeah, we initially entered on... when did we enter? May 19th. Yeah, so right here. That's where we took our log. Swing lower the compressionary condition. And now we're just going to stay along. Your ears are so soft. All right, Tesla. Oh boy. Oh boy. That makes me uncomfortable. Are we really seeing an expansion signal here? Not yet. Whew. If it wanted to push for a final leg up, it would do so here. It's not something I would bet on because the risk is just way too high. And it's not a good opportunity to short either. So I would avoid this chart for the moment. Shit, the 1 hour is doing it too. Okay. Well, we have trend definition. What? Yeah, this is bearish mean inversion now, here on the 1 hour. Very interesting that the CLCP remains constant on both the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So one of the strengths of volatility theory is remaining consistent between time frames. Looks great. Yeah, so this breakout here, it's already failed. So I would actually go for short-term short op. I would look for the swing high. What about CCL? Let's take a look. CCL. Carnival Corp. What is this? A law firm? No. Hotel, resorts, cruise lines. Oh, Jesus. So, when you have something this fundamentally driven, aka a real life shitcoin, I like that. So, when you have something this fundamentally driven,
with such a clear forecast as to what's going to happen in the future. Like, we're going to shut down again come winter, right? Because we're going to have the virus resurgence. It's going to happen. We can accurately predict that the revenue is still going to be really bad. So, essentially what you should be doing here is attempting to figure out where the disbelief ends. And that can be difficult. Hi, what do you want? Yeah, but currently reality has completely decoupled from stock prices. Exactly, and that's why it's literally the billion-dollar question. Or trillion, it depends. What a good girl. What a good girl! So I'm thinking it's going to be far easier to do so on the major indices to figure out where that pivot is, and then apply that pivot to the smaller charts that make up the index. Because defining mean reversion pivots here, it's essentially impossible. This is unprecedented expansion for a lot of these. And if it's unprecedented, then you do this, where every period turns red at the same time. And sure, that does lead to short-term reversal because, well, if you max out every period, it's true exhaustion. Makes it difficult still. Oh. What a good girl. All right, what other questions you guys have? I guess we could check my YouTube channel. Show me my channel. Goddamn. How hard could it be? No comments. Okay. Well, let's go check in the live stream questions channel. Check out on the NDX. There's only one of them at the moment. Classic comedy. Let's take a look. ZLE. XLE. Will American Airlines go up again? More like up in flames. Haha, classic comedy. Due to the nature of airplanes, yes, they tend to go back up. I will talk about that. Eventually, yes, but we need to, okay, we're going to do the spiel about GM in 2008 because it's an important note. Because, like, yes, eventually they will go back up, but they might not go up with you. We are in deep on the return to normal phase for stock prices. If that makes sense. Oof. Disbelief during the crash pattern. You've all, most of you trade Bitcoin. You've all seen the shape of the defined chart. Market cycle, where after the initial drop, I believe the direct quote is, things just need time to cool off before they return to normal. And that's kind of where we are right now. A lot of suspension of disbelief. So, patience. I wonder if it's possible to define upward trend. No. It's a tough chart to read right now. Okay. Yeah, 'cause it's implying complete compression due to the previous volatility. Complacency. Yeah. That's good. I can agree with that. Okay, let's talk about GM. So, GM, did it start to exist in 2011? No, GM's been around for a really long time. So, why does the chart only go back to 2011? Guitar. Getting antsy. Wah! Oh yeah, or I haven't adjusted the delay on the desktop audio, so I probably shouldn't play along to anything. Anyway. Why doesn't it go before 2011? The answer is because GM went under. It got bailed out. So yes, if your reason for buying airlines is sure they'll eventually go back up, well, when a company gets bailed out, the shareholders don't get their shares back. The stock goes to zero, and then it starts publicly trading again all over with a new price. So say if Boeing declares bankruptcy, the stock goes to zero, you keep none of it, and then it jumps back up to previous price. So generally, not a good idea to board sinking ships or falling airplanes. What went up 48%? American Airlines. Do you know the ticker for that? Because I don't. Do you know what the fundamental news was for American Airlines? Wow. 40%, you say? No more China. I don't know about that. Does it really not open when I right click it? That's stupid. All right, so we can define the upside here, which means there will be a trend pivot on the 5-minute chart. Wow, that actually maxes out perfectly. Let's check that out. We're just waiting for ACAT to load. It should take some time. Okay. So we're currently riding above the 3.2 standard deviation of the longest overexpanded period, which we define as parabolic unsustainable trend. It also means the pivot's really far away. Like my mean reversion pivot right now is at 1340. I would want to play the short, but the short pivot's just too far away for me to actually play it at this time. So there's nowhere to long and there's nowhere to short. I would let this develop a bit, and then we might be able to get something good going. What you got, guys? As far as it being a sustainable move, no. I don't think this is the beginning of a new uptrend. Took profit on one of 5 calls this morning about 10:30. I missed the second spike. Huh. That's fine. Taking profit is really what you should be doing right now. And you took profit at a good place, I'll be honest. Like this second move up here was re-expansion of overexpanded periods, and that's implying true excessive force. Like this amount of volume is absolutely insane. Hold on, I kind of want to look at that compression range again because that was clean. Honestly, these pivots are getting really well respected. Like this bearish mean inversion here immediately hits. This bullish mean inversion immediately hits. This compression range is clean and true. Mean inversion immediately hits. It's lateral, but that's fine. This compression range is clean and true. Lateral mean inversion. This is really nice. All right, what should I look at next, guys? It's gonna be a chart. What about YouTube? No comments. All right. Do you know Freebird? Probably not. I could look it up, but I gotta tune this. Where's my phone? My phone's dead. I guess I could just do this. Hold on. Let's fucking go. Alright, we're gonna turn that down a bit. I bought this guitar for the sole purpose of playing the Doom soundtrack. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Could use to be amped though. That'd be good. I'm gonna look at a chart I want to look at. I would use multi-charts, but it's not working for me right now. I know what's up with it. MESM. Fuck yeah. wow, quite a crime today. Do Luckin Coffee for Kex. Yeah, give me the ticker, dude. What is the ticker, bro? 1 hour doesn't give me anything here. Let's try 15 minute. Okay, all right. I'll do that next. It's noise. 5 minutes should be good. All right, short term. All right, go to the 1 minute. Oh, hold on. The market's closed. What am I doing? Fucking kill me. I'm so tired, dude. I am done with being sick. Okay. Luckin Coffee. Holy moly. What did you do, bro? Bro, what did you do? That's nasty. Might be able actually to find some good signals here on the 1 minute chart, believe it or not. I think they Enroned. That's good. Why is this uptrend happening though? What's that all about? It's so well defined too, and it's really well respected. Like, you have this pivot right here. What day is it? Thursday. Yeah. So this pivot here, you could either long off of it or short it once it breaks. This is super volatile, isn't it? Yeah. That's nice. Holy moly. This is actually really clean. This is really, really, really clean. What is going on here? That mean reversion is textbook. I'd wait. Interesting though. Check out Ethereum. Currently long. Lulu, what's that? Lululemon Athletica Inc. Is that the right chart? Let me know before I start. Whoa, hold on. That is a true breakout. That's CNE right there. That's comprehensive net expansion. It's a pretty rare signal. I like it a lot. This might be the start of a sustainable trend. Is there any prior instance of this signal occurring? One. It was bearishly weighted right here, and immediately the next section, it tanked. Yeah, that's a bullish cross. This candle. Yeah, that's trend. We can probably define trend on the 1 hour. We're thinking Dogecoin. I think if you hold Dogecoin long enough, you'll eventually profit. It's kind of the way it works. It's the sneaky snack of dividends. Yeah, trends defined. If you want to try to enter, you can at 300. If you break that, then you enter mean reversion, and then it fails. But tell you what, man. If you want to wait to short until it goes below 300, that would be your best bet. Because right now you have true trend to the upside on the 4 hour, and the 1 hour trend is defined. So this trend pivot is clean. And once it breaks, it's going to break, like, pretty consistently. So. Oh, hold on. No, but that's a really messy 3D wave PM reading. That's not ideal. Shoot, man. I wouldn't short it. I'll be honest there. I want to check what standard deviation we're at for our 50 and 200 periods here. No. It's just a lot of potential energy, and it's positively weighted. That's the thing. Like, sure, you might get a retracement, but you're playing with fire. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it retraced, but it's clean, man. It's really clean. Oh, what's the earnings report, though? On the 10th! Ah, shit. That makes things a little bit more difficult. Because that's really speculative for it to go up this high in this market condition right before an earnings report. Like, I see what you're looking at, but my TA doesn't align with it. I like what you're doing, man. Like, I get the thought process here, but I am very slow to judge this signal in the opposite direction of the way it's showing. Right? So like Bitcoin on the daily chart, let me show you the last 2 times you got this signal. All right? One was here, where you started this upward trend, and the other was here, where you started this downward trend. Like, I really do not like betting against that signal. All right, ask me about more charts. Cool, thanks. Yeah, man. Spy. Yeah, that sounds right. That's good. Oh my god. What do I think of Bitcoin right now? I think it has a lot of potential energy. With a little implied direction. Alright, so let's talk about this signal real quick. So on Bitcoin daily chart, when everything is below 0.7 on this indicator, this is a potential energy indicator, okay? If things are low, that means there's high potential energy. If it's high, that means there's exhaustion. So if it's low, that means trend can go really far. If it's high, that means trend is going to go sideways. All right? So when the 14 period, orange, crosses the blue period, 100, and then goes above 0.7, it results in sustainable trend around like 80% of the time. It's just, it happens so infrequently that it's a rare signal, okay? So here, we dropped 50%, right? And next time it happened was here. We went up 170%. And then the next time it happened was... It hasn't happened yet. All right. So everything is below 0.7 now. So as soon as we actually get this breakout in a direction on trend, it's going to be sustainable. So whichever way this goes, it's going to run, which means if we have an upward breakout, it's going to run to the upside. And if it runs to the upside, that means you have your true bull run. This is very exciting times. Because if this actually ends up going up, it's going to go up. It has the available energy to fly. Because any higher than here, it's going to start getting some retail interest. And that's huge. That's really big. As far as SPY goes, let's check it out. Does that make sense, guys? Hey, look at that. What happens when every value is above 0.9? Trend ends and it compresses. Cool. Just the amount of disbelief on this chart is just insane, though. Oh my god. What are we looking at? It's really hard to read that overexpansion on any period. So, like with this chart right now, you have to play the lower time frames. This is noise right here. Like over here, this is cool because this is compression, and then we get that breakout and you get a nice trend. But here, where you have these tapered jumping moves, it doesn't do good things for volatility theory. But we can always just go to a shorter time frame because those jumping moves end up being compressionary cycles. Oh, I'm gonna... There we go. I don't want gaps in my chart. It's noise, man. It's fucking noise. I don't have anything for you on this chart right now. I know it's disappointing, but it's the truth. Oh my god. My gate isn't up high enough. Can you check on Ecolab? Oh my god, so when I was like 10 years old, for Halloween I was a mad scientist and I went to a thrift store and I got an Ecolab lab coat. And it fit me perfectly and it was the weirdest thing because I was 10. It's kind of funny they're still around. Alright, let's do this. Alrighty. Nice. Higher high, what's that? Interesting. Let's check that mean reversion condition. Because if this is compressionary, we should be able to find a swing high. Oh, no, it's tapered off. Okay. I'm gonna pour some more tea. It's definitely oversteeped now. I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, if you guys like my analysis, go ahead and join my Discord channel. I am happy to answer any questions at all, anytime. It's what I do. I do this for a living. So maybe you'll show me a nice chart and I'll be grateful, and I'll like that. All right, my chart timed out. Let's try that again.
stocks are playing so fishy. They have the earnings reports coming up. Like, I'm not comfortable. Yeah. This is all yellow. You have no potential energy, but you have no implied direction. 15-minute. All right, this could work. All right, because that's a good compressionary condition here on the 15-minute, and we can trade that. So you have no implied expansion quite yet. Do you want to try to use the 3.2 as support and resistance? Yeah, it's been pretty consistent. Okay. I am curious about the current longest overexpanded period on the... What did I just do? Go back. There we go. Crunchy. $70 period. All right, we'll check it out. Yeah, active mean reversion. So this is compressionary, and we can define the swing high. I guess short term, if you want to try to short this or this, that would be good. And taking a look at that 70 period again. Now the downside's too much. Okay. I'm not that interested in it. I think it's important to recognize to not always have an opinion on something. It's okay to just not like a chart and trade something else. I do it all the time. Hey, look at... Hi, JQ. Welcome to the party. What is... Suncor? Better not be solar. So help me God. Oh my God. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Don't make me do it. It's not the Canada one, is it? Yeah, it's Suncor Energy. Okay. Sustainable fuel. Okay. Okay. Let's talk this over. Let's say you're an... Okay. If you want to buy some energy, do you buy dirt cheap gas, or do you buy experimental, less efficient, more expensive renewable energy? All right. If you have an economic scenario where they are literally paying people to come pick up their oil, why would you pay for solar? I mean, hey man, I hope you're doing well health-wise. I am on the upswing, my man. Good. I'm good. I'm great. Yeah, I don't touch renewable energy in recessions. All right, let me show you one of my favorites. Ascent Solar Technologies. Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna turn off logarithmic just so I get to make fun of this a bit better. Have I considered doing this on Twitch? Yeah, I mean, I can restream it. I might as well. Hold on. There you go, man. You can join me on YouTube. How's this look, eh? That looks pretty good. Yeah, TradingView also caps me to 6,000 megabits per second. Or 6 megabits per second, excuse me. Ascend Solar Technologies 2008. Looking good. If only there wasn't a recession right here that crippled their income for the next decade. Like, this valuation is just so much fun. It goes to 0.
It's up 100% today, though. That's good. Yeah, I don't bet on renewable energy during recessions. Just don't do it. Okay. Oh, are they oil? I don't know anything. I'm stupid. CNQ. Natural gas. Okay, I can play with this. Natural gas has been pretty interesting. Parmesan. Sorry about that. I'm gonna keep doing it though. It's on this weird bullish mean reversion. Implied expansion to the upside. Yeah, but it's already tapering. 15-minute, we might have something here. Mining and fracking oil. Well, I don't know then. Its name was like Suncor. Kind of threw me off, yo. Kind of jumped to conclusions on that one. Nice. Well, this is a clean over expansion that we can define on the 216. Yeah, you want to long off 27. That's good. This is your pivot for trend right here. As long as you're above it, you're going to trend. Okay. Very nice. Let's move on. Yeah, I can also drop the FPS if you add in cruise quality. Hold on. Output. Video. I cannot do it while it's live. That's fine. CNQ. Oh, is that what I'm looking at? Jesus. I'm tired, man. All right. If you guys want me to look at a chart, just ask me. I'm just going to play guitar until then. WSM. What is this? I don't know. Pharmaceuticals? Yeah. Well, those tend to do well during pandemics, I suppose. Okay. That is a curious new high. Oh my god. Oh my god, is this it? Uh-oh. That might be CNE coming up here. Shit. That might be a breakout. Yeah, we can define trend on this. That's a breakout. Holy shit. Yeah, daily and 4 hour expanding to the upside at the same time. That's good. This is a true breakout. We can get trend definition down here, so let's do it. Doge. Home retail. It's not pharmaceuticals. God damn, I actually I need to pull up my FA website if I'm going to do stocks. I didn't expect to do stocks today, I'll be honest. Usually I just do crypto and Forex and futures, but stocks are not my area of expertise, but volatility theory works pretty much everywhere, so here we are. $82. That's your long entry. All right, so we're going to get this pivot working its way up here. This pivot's going to go sideways. You want to scoop it up there. If it breaks, well, then it's going to compress for a while, go sideways. But that's your pivot. That's where you want along. Doge. Okay, so with Doge, you just buy and hold, man. Yeah, just buy and hold. That's it. It's going sideways. Eventually, it's going to go up. That's it. All right, folks, I'm done for today. I'll talk to you all tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. MST. You have a good one. Ciao.